and we'll be getting started. Just give me a second here. There we go. Get the cam going on, and let's get the recording going. All right, welcome everyone. My name is Fausto from Cyber Trading University, president and founder of Cyber Trading. Thank you for being here. Less than a week away from Christmas. And, I want to try to give you one of the best Christmas gifts of all, or holiday, whatever you celebrate, is how to start trading on your own. I mean, there have been some really, really big moves in the market. Let me tell you, I haven't seen, out of the 30 plus years I've done business, with this election that had happened and with all this active action in the market. I don't know if you guys will follow me on social media. If you haven't, make sure you are. We're on everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Telegram, X. We broadcast every day, all day long, and definitely watch those little teasers. I'm going to talk about that stock that I posted yesterday. It was up about 2,000%. That's right, 2,000% in one day. You'll get to meet some of the traders that were in those stocks. Some of the students are here. I'll be happy to share their thoughts on it. But there are so many of them out there. It's one thing you're going to learn today. It's not about the winners. It's about controlling the losers and how to play the game. So I'm going to talk about man versus machine. And I am going to do something very, very unique today, which I haven't done in a long time. I know we have some students here, but I'm going to show you why half of the traders fail in trading by having the wrong brokerage account. So what I'm about to show you is something very unique, and we're going to talk about it in the next few moments. But before we move forward, just want to let everybody know, quick little disclaimer: I'm not making any promises or guarantees or anything in the world, and nobody should do that. This is strictly for educational purposes only, and our students, it obviously varies student to student, but there is a high risk in trading. So please, before you go out there and trade, make a very smart educational investment before you go out there and do it. All right, so a couple of things we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about how to follow the big orders that are out there. You heard about man versus machine, all these AI. We're going to talk about some of the stocks in the quantum market, in the AI market, what's making them move, who's moving them, how to find them. We're going to talk about how to develop and be a very good overall better trader, how to follow specifically the big money in the stocks, because some of you out there are thinking I don't know, are you really an analyst? I don't really think so, but there are. And the people that are the people who run the trades. And I'm going to show you how to find them, how to use them. I'm even going to tell you where to get those tools. Okay. All these good things within the next hour. Now, I'm going to try to pack in a lot into the market. Okay. So with that said, just to kind of let you know, please be patient. We're going to do the best that we can, because what you're about to see, and I know a lot of you have been in a lot of webinars, okay, it's going to blow your socks, because you're going to see things here. You're going to realize you've been trading blind for a very, very long time. All right. So let's go into the real markets here. And I want to bring a couple of stocks over here really quick. But before we do that, let me just go to my default page and bring a couple of different stocks here. Hold on. Open. Let me see default 2. See what this looks like. Nope. Default 3. Hold on. Let me get a different one up here. I'm going to bring this over here. Let's look at this first. Open screen. Make it a little bit more simpler for you guys to see. All right. So, what you're looking at is a couple of things right here I want to show you. All right. First of all, this is our professional trading room right here. Okay. Now, what you're looking at right here is I'm going to invite all of you to come and join me in this trading room. Okay. We started this trading room over 30 years ago. It's the original trading room. You've probably seen a couple of more out there over the years, but kind of explain what we got going on in here. So as of right now, you can see we got, let me just get my pointer right here so you can follow along. Animation. There we go. There we go. All right. See my little red dot? Okay. So right here, actually, let me do some drawing. Maybe that'll help out. So there's about 100 and almost 200 people in there as of right now. We got over 1,000 traders in there. Obviously, there's some people who only come in the morning, the afternoon, middle of the day, people all over the world. These are all our instructors. Okay. And then down here at the bottom, these are all the people that are logged into the trading room. And right here, what we're doing right here in the middle, this is our This is our message board of all the trades that are going on, what people are buying, what people are selling. We have an alert service right up here. You could see this is all the trades that we've done. Now, if you haven't subscribed to our Telegram or X, you'll see we post our orders there all the time. And some of the stocks in there we're going to look at. Right here, they're looking at a stock called PBM. You could see how it's had a really nice move since 11 o'clock this morning. It's roughly just around 4. It's already almost at 7. You can see how that stock's going up really nicely. And then over here, we're seeing orders. So, oh my God, it's a lot of circles. All right, let me clear that out. I'm getting a little dizzy here. All right, so we're going to, it might look a little confusing from you right now, but it's really not. As everyone here that comes in there, you're going to talk to my education advisor. I'll show you what we do and what's going on. But let's look at this stock right here, PBM. Where did this stock PBM come? Why are they watching it? Why we're not watching NVIDIA? Why we're not watching, Tesla? Why are we watching PBM? What is PBM doing? All right. So PBM, let me bring it up here. If you look at this chart now, all of a sudden, you'll notice that this chart back in the beginning of the year was all the way up around $300. Look how this thing got literally destroyed, went all the way down to $1 a share. Could you imagine owning a stock that high and went this low? But now all of a sudden, the stock is moving. Why is it moving? What's making it drive? So let me ask everyone a question here. What makes a stock go up and down in the market? Could everyone answer this question? See if you guys can answer this question. Supply and demand, buyers and sellers. So could everyone just write just like the S&D or BNS, and not the BS we're talking about, all right? Can everybody put that in there? I want to make sure everybody's paying attention and following along. BNS, okay, Michelle, Gillis, okay, what about you? John, Jeffrey, Carly, I didn't hear from you. I want to make sure. Listen, I am going to be on top of you. Please don't be veering off and just sitting there on your phone or watching TV. You know, what you're about to learn is be very disturbing, because what you're about to see, no one really talks about, because a lot of people are not market makers or traders. So let me show you something here. We're going to invite all of you. This is called level 4. And what you're seeing is all the orders out there in the market. If you look here on the right, you're seeing 14,000 shares. You're seeing 5,000 shares. You're seeing all the big orders. Now, I could go look at NVIDIA, NVDA, okay? Let's look at NVIDIA. I know some of you are like, hey, what's going on NVIDIA? No problem. I'm going to show you orders in NVIDIA, okay? What you're looking at right now is the right of the chart. Now, everybody looks to the left of the chart. I'm teaching you the right of the chart. And you'll notice here on the right of the chart, this is pretty cool, but if you look right here, you got 1.3 million shares looking to be sold at 150, another 750,000, 145. You see the stock is trading right here at 132. You could see the support there is at 125 and 140. So what you're seeing is all the orders out there that are on Wall Street. These are the algorithms, the high frequency trades, all the trades out there. I'll show you another one. Okay, let's look at Intel. I mean, not Intel. Let's look at Tesla. Check out Tesla. Clear this out. Now, if everyone here, let's look at Tesla. What's Tesla doing? So you can see Tesla, it's got big resistance. It backdoor from 450. Now it's all the way down here. You can see how it's making new lower lows. Why is it going down? And where's it going to stop? Well, let's go check and see where the orders are. And if you look right here, let me go back a little bit further, 3 more hours. You'll see that there's a 100,000 share buyer at $430. Everybody see that order out there? Now, what did Tesla do today? Look where it stopped. Right there at 430. Let me bring up a big chart, the long-term chart. Let's zoom in over here. Let's draw a trend line. See where the resistance level is? Right there. So when you look at the chart and you look at the orders, Look what you're seeing out there. Sellers at 450, 460, and 430. Now, let me ask everyone a question. What do you think is more powerful? Some indicator that's working off previous data, or do you like to see what the future is, where the orders are? Okay. So this is the big thing that you have to say. Tesla's going down because Elon Musk refused to stop taking drugs. What kind of answer is that? So, Gene, if that's the case, is that what you really think that's going down? Is that what you really think? Okay. Listen, all kidding around, and I'm not taking. The bottom line is this: you could sit there and you could analyze any stock you want, okay? Because then maybe you could probably explain to me. I'm not being very rude or anything, but you tell me why this stock right here went from $2 to $80 in 3 days, okay? Right? So what made that stock go up? Now, did you guys watch my video on Instagram and YouTube? Or, on TikTok? I posted up there way before. Was at 40. So that's the correct answer. Don't get caught up on the Trump, Dorinja, whatever they call it, syndrome, the Biden, the Biden Green New Deal, this and that. Everything goes up due to supply and demand. Okay. And if you don't know where the buyers are, you don't know where the sellers are, you're trading blind. So and I'm going to cover a lot more of this. All right. But before I do that, before I go any further, let me introduce myself. Okay. I've been doing this for over 35 years. I'm one of the original day traders that started. I'm a 12-time champion. I beat every school I competed against. I could have won a hell of a lot more, but it doesn't really, what does that get me other than what does that teach you? Right. The bottom line is the reason why you're here is you need to learn. And I surround myself with some of the best people in the industry. I've done presentations for NASDAQ. I've been showcased on a lot of the financial stations and so on. The thing is this, you want to learn from day traders. And what causes stock to go up as a day trade turns into a swing trade and turns into an option trade. Remember, an option doesn't move unless the stock moves. These are things I'm going to teach you. But before we go and I start educating you a little bit more about what I'm about to show you, I'm going to give everybody just a quick gift before I go, okay? Before we continue, I want to give you away my book, okay? And that's my book right there. Could everyone just email me? Here's my email address. Now, my book costs $47. I'm not selling my book for $47. I'm giving it to you for free just to be here, okay? So before we move forward, before we start getting lost or whatever it is, I want you to open up your inbox and type in my name, Fausto at C2 Trading, or even the bottom or whatever it is. Don't put your email in the Sheriff. I see you put your email in the chat. Nobody could see it though. Email me right now and send me your book. And then make sure right here you write your name, because some people don't have their name. I want to make sure I call you by your name. So I'm not asking for anything. That's it. Fausto Puglisi. All right. And just hit send. And as a gift to be to you, I'm going to give you my book. It's a fast read. It's color. It's going to teach you everything you need to know what we covered today. It's a fast read. You're going to love it. Okay. It's published by Wiley, which is one of the most prestigious publishing companies in the world. This is not something that's been self-published or whatever it is. Okay. It's not one of these e-books that you get, that someone wrote up overnight. All right. That AI did it. Okay. All right. So, all right. I see you guys sending me the emails right now. Ed, I just got yours. Okay. Seychelle, I got yours. Hala, I got yours. Good. Doug, I got yours. Good. Perfect. All right. Now, just a little bit more about myself. I love teaching people, and I'll tell you why. 90% of the traders fail in trading. And I hate seeing people lose money because it's bad for the industry. It does not look good. Everyone out there is going to be like, oh, you're going to lose all your money. I get it. And I don't want you guys to be part of that. So I'm going to teach you, and I want to show you exactly why people will fail. And if you don't know if you're not going to learn and take the time to learn it, if it's not for me or anyone else, you could be part of that 90% failure rate. Now, I started when I was a young kid. I was 22 years old. But the way I learned before I could learn properly, I didn't have the tools that you guys had today. I had to go get a job. I had to learn from somebody. I had to work in New York City, which I still live here in New York. I learned from some of the best traders in the industry. And let me tell you what I've learned. What you're about to see today, you're going to realize that you've been trading blind every trade. Now I'm going to teach you the opposite, what everyone teaches you. I am going to teach you the right of the chart. The right of the chart is where the orders are. You heard of algorithms, dark pools, high frequency trades, AI. I'm going to show you all that stuff. Okay. And if you're not going to learn how to do it this way, you're going to have a really tough time making very good educating guesses when it comes to trading, executions, if you're not going to use the tools I'm going to show you, because I've done this way too long. Now, listen, AI has been doing some big jumps. Okay. A lot of stocks been doing great. I don't care if you're all freaked out about the robots and stuff and whatever it is. Listen, they're not going anywhere. It's here to stay. They said it's going to replace 80% of people's jobs. So guess what? If you're going to embrace it and benefit from the stocks, or you could trade blind and get caught holding the bag. So let's talk about some of the sectors that are doing really well. AVGO started at $80, already at $240. Palantir. Okay, I did a great video on this. All right, stock once started at 30, stock's already at 80. Okay, Tesla. How does that do with the AI business? Autonomous driving. Stock for 250 from the election is already almost hit 500. Soon's. There's cheaper ones out there. This stock started in October, already at almost at 20. Now, let's talk about the subsectors of AI. The quantum stocks. QBTS, $3 just a couple of days ago, already at 10. IONQ, 15 to 45. Okay. QUBT, $5 to $25 in less than a week. So everyone out there is looking at there like, well, but could you go back and check the fabulous sevens? Well, let me ask everyone a dumb question. Are you here to make money, or are you here to trade the stock because it's Amazon? Because it's Tesla, because it's Microsoft. That doesn't make you money, because what makes you money is less risk with the most amount of reward. And you have to learn how to trade what's moving in the industry. Okay, let's talk about COVID. What was the biggest, best performers in COVID? The company that Moderna that came out with the drug for the coronavirus. I mean, how did that work out? 20 to 500. Okay. What did people do when they were sitting home on social media? So you have to where they are today. Where's Moderna today? I don't think anyone's getting COVID shots anytime soon. I think it went from 500. Now things down to 60, 50, whatever it may be. But the thing is, there are a lot of stocks out there that are trading, but what you need to know is not more or less even the industry, but you got to know where to find them. Everyone see what's going on in New Jersey with all these drones? Okay. Did you know that there's a lot of drone stocks that are running right now as we speak for the past week, actually the past month when this stuff's been going on? Did you watch my video on Archer? I just posted a video not too long ago. Look at the stock. November was at $3, where it went to 10. What is that? Almost a 200% move? How many of you here would love to be in a stock that's up 200%? Okay. AUR, another one. Big pop. There's the video right there if you guys want to watch it on Archer. Okay. So, I mean, there are a lot of stocks out there that are moving that you just have to say, okay, unfortunately, these catastrophes are going to make opportunities in the trading business. But it's not about finding the best ones, fellow traders, because some of you here know you're like, is it too late? I caught the bag. I missed it, this and that. You know what's too late? Getting caught holding the bag and selling your winners too soon and holding your losers too long. So before I go out there and teach you and how we find that and to protect ourselves, people always ask me is like, Fausto, how do you teach your students and how they think for themselves and find them? Well, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not here to sell you my software because I don't own one. Okay. I am telling you that you all can get the same technology I have by just working off your big percentage gainers and losers list. That's all I do. And you could see right here, stocks up 300%, 140%, 80%. You can go short, stock 60%, 50%. I mean, and you're looking at them like, yeah, but it's already up 300%. Well, you know what? Nook was up 300%, end up being up 2,000% at the end of the day. The question is, how do you pick and choose which one is going to give you the least amount of risk with the high amount of reward? Well, by doing that, this is what we need to do. Finding them is very easy. The hard part of trading them is to know if the buyers are going to continue to bid it up or if the sellers are going to start pushing it down. So I want to start off teaching everybody here something called NASDAQ Book Viewer. Now, I just want to do a quick poll. And I want to ask everyone here. Now, if you're a student, please don't answer this question because, we don't want to skew the numbers. So the question is, does anyone here have something that's called level 3, which is what we call NASDAQ Book Viewer? Okay. So I just popped the poll up there. Just everyone just sit there and click on it and be honest. Yes, no, you're not sure. Let's just see what the numbers are. It's funny. You always want to be in a poll. Now you have the opportunity. Says, what? They never call me up. Let's see how you do on it. Okay. All right. It shouldn't take you that long. It's a yes or no question. All right. So let's end the poll. Now, remember I told you trading is a 90% failure rate. You could see that 72% of you said no, 6% of you said you're not sure. So listen, I kind of say that I'm a little pregnant. It's like you're pregnant or you're not. I'll take that as a no. Okay. So we'll add that up. You got about 80% of you don't have it. Okay. Now listen to me. I am going to show you exactly how Wall Street trades. Now, if you ever watch my videos, I've been a regular guest at the NASDAQ Center. I have done, I can't even imagine, maybe 100 interviews at NASDAQ teaching you something exactly how the exchange works. Okay. This is not the Fausto Nacci. This is not what I think the market's going. I'm not an analyst. I'm showing you how the exchange works because I was actually one of the beta testers and developers that helped this get built 30 years ago. Okay. So I'm going to talk about something called ECNs. Now, I'm going to show you something really quick now. Before I actually go out there, let me show you what we're looking at. And then I'm going to go into real markets and show you something very unique. Okay. What you got over here is buyers and you have sellers. Okay. You're seeing every single buyer that wants to buy Tesla and every seller that wants to sell Tesla at every price and the amount of shares and how many orders. Whoever wants to buy for the most is up on top. Whoever wants to buy for the least is out the bottom. Whoever wants to sell their shares for the least amount of money is up top. And whoever wants to sell their shares for more money is out the bottom. So what you're looking at is the raw data of what it's like to see buyers and sellers out there. Now, let me ask everyone a question here. Did you know that you could actually go out there and compete against every brokerage firm and every exchange out there? You could actually put your orders out there and buy and sell Tesla and see it getting executed. So you're not dealing with a middleman that's trying to trade against you, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this, brokerage firms are banking that you're losing money because they're just a casino. They're taking the bet that you're going to lose anyway. Okay. Which I'm here to try to fix. Well, let me just show you something really quick. Hold on one second. Let me show you something really unique. I'm going to show you what it's like to have direct access to the market. Okay. So I'm going to bring up a stock. I'm going to bring up a slower one so you guys could see what's going on. All right. So let me just change something over here to show you what I'm looking at. We're going to use the NASDAQ market. I'm going to highlight it. Okay, does everybody see that in black? Everybody see that right there? Just give me a yes or no. Everybody see this right there? You see NASDAQ right there? That's the exchange. You see we're looking at a stock right here. Somebody's using it. I'm going to bring it up over here. ISQ. PC, okay? And you could see that it says 292. That's right here. So you're looking at, this is this order right here. And that's that order right there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go out there. I'm going to try to buy the stock, okay? And I'm going to click on NASDAQ. And I'm going to try to buy 100 shares, okay? Now, I'm going to put a limit order out there, and I'm going to try to buy it at $2.94. What I want you to do is I want you to look over here, down here. Right here, okay? And I want you to look right here. Now, watch what happens. I'm going to click buy. Do you see my name? You see my number right there? It says 294. Do you see right there, 294? That's Fausto Puglisi. Right now bidding to buy this stock live in the market. Now, watch how fast. And there's my order. You can see it right here. Now, watch what happens when I click cancel. See, I just disappeared. You see my order over there on the NASDAQ exchange disappeared? Did everyone follow along? I'm going to do it again. It's like almost like a magic trick. You know, it's like, wait, what just happened? Okay. Basically, I'm doing this on a slower stock because if I do it like on Amazon, it's going to move so fast you won't see my order. Okay, but I'm just showing you how it does. It works exactly the same. But this is what's called direct access. We'll do it again. I'm going to put a limit order out there. I'm going to now want to pay $2.95. So you're going to see me post up here. You're going to see me here, and you're going to see me right here. Okay, watch. Abracadabra, buy me. I'm going to put a limit order to buy it 100 shares. There's Fausto Puglisi right there. There's my order. And you see over here, there I am. I'm going to click cancel. I'm gone. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. I'm gone. Want to pay more? Pay 96. I'm back. I'm gone. Now, can you do that with your broker? Can you go out there and compete and bid for stock and actually see if you really, really, really got it? And when you put a limit order out there, seeing where you're competing against Goldman Sachs, New York Stock Exchange, you know, everyone else. Give me a yes or no. That's what I thought. Okay? What I thought. So this is the power of direct access, okay? That means that I have a seat on the exchange, and guess what? So do you. The problem, the reason why you don't have it is because you got the wrong brokerage account, all right? Now, think about it. How much smarter and better trading decisions if you were able to do that? You can't do that with Thinkorswim. All right. So now my next question is this. Not only are you able to see orders out there, but now you're going to, the way we utilize it is just not to have direct access, but now we want to know, well, how do we basically monitor the orders? Because my 100 shares can't influence the stock to go up and go down. Buyers and sellers can. So when you're looking right here, see how the stock there is went all the way down here to this price around 71, came all the way down and stopped and went all the way up there. Why did it stop at this number right here? Because when you look at the buy orders, you'll notice all the way down here, which is this number right here, is 150,000 shares looking to be bought, 38 orders at 71.15. Now, what did I ask all of you guys before? How do stocks go up and go down? Buyers and sellers, right? Well, look at all the buyers out here, right? 1,000, 2,000, 12,000, 155,000. That's a lot of orders. That's a lot of buyers out there. How do stocks go up? Go up? Not by support levels. It's by buyers. Buyers make support, where you're all doing the opposite. See, everyone looks for support levels, but you can't have support levels unless the buyers are out there. And that's the mistake that people make. Did I lose anybody yet? Did I lose anyone? Just quick yes or okay, good. All right. Let's look at resistance levels. How does a stock get resistance levels? Sellers. When you look on the ask of this stock right here, AI, you'll notice that if we have a stock, right, and we want like, okay, well, stock's going up, I'm making money. Well, making money is great, but you didn't make anything till you sell it. You got to know where the sellers are. So I'm looking at the sell column, and I notice that the big sellers are right here for 300,000, right around $45. 300,000, not 500, not 3,000, 300,000. Okay? That's not pocket change. 300,000. I mean, do I got to break out my calculator? 300,000 times $45 a share. You're talking $13 million is out there looking to be sold. All right. You think you know more than the 300,000 shares and the 27 people out there trying to sell? So what you're looking at is support and resistance levels on steroids. And how does that become a steroid? Is because it's those orders that are out there that make those supports and resistance levels. All right. Let's look at a couple of more. Let's see it in action. Here's a stock, Soons, right? Stock had a good run. It's going down. Now, do you ever own a stock and you're like, oh my God, I'm losing money. Do I sell it now? You're sitting there doing your homework. You're saying, oh, what's the CEO doing? Or why the market crash? The only thing you should care about is where the algorithms are, where the high frequency trades are. And when you go through the exchange, you'll notice the big buyers sitting out there at 1770. Now, there are buyers everywhere in the stock, but that's where the big buyer is. We think it's going to happen when you get to that number. Because how many times when you buy a stock and as soon as you buy, the thing goes down? Or how many times are you holding like, damn it, I got to get out. And you sell it. And as soon as you sell it, the thing goes up. And you think that somebody's watching you. Nobody's watching you. You're just not watching them. And can you do this on a swing trade? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at the stock, has a big push. Great trend. Stock went from 18. It's at 24. And you're like, some of you are like, well, it's great you found the Fausto, but where do I get out? I'll tell you where I'm getting out, where I see the biggest orders. And the biggest orders sitting out there, there's 123,000 shares looking to be sold at 1770. What do you think is going to happen? That it ends up going down. So you can use it towards swing trading. Let's check out Tesla. Okay. Tesla had a big run. Stock is starting to trend down. You know, you're like, well, it ain't going to zero, which could happen, but chances are you're going to have some short covering. And the thing is, where are the other buyers? And boom, look at that. You got 100,000 shares, 1,000 orders out there looking to be bought at 380. What do you think happens when you get to that $42 million worth of stock looking to be bought at 380? Hit it, went up. Hit it, went back up. Now, did you need a fancy indicator to tell you that, fellow traders? Did you need a Fibonacci, a MACD, a moving average, an RSI, a newsletter? Chuck Todd? CNBC? What did you need? No. This is how market makers trade. That's what I am, which is a floor trader. All we care about is what people are getting in and where the orders are. And if those orders are getting done or if they're not getting done. Archer, another stock, okay? Big run up. And sometimes you're like, damn it, sometimes you sell a stock too soon. Well, listen, you could always sell a stock too soon, but you should always be preparing and know where the sellers are. And when you got sellers out there, 11,000, 100,000 shares are going to be sold at 980. I don't know about you, but 840 to 980 is pretty good. You know what the funny part about this whole trade? It never hit $10, which most of you probably going to think, oh, I'll get out at 10. Well, never got to 10, stopped at 980. Do you guys know why? Well, guess what? When I invite you in my trading room, because I don't have too much time here, I'm going to talk about it then. All right? All right. What I got here? There you go. All right. Let's look at another example. ARM. Great news. Stock had good reportings, up $140. You're making good money. Sometimes you don't want to sell things too cheap. Well, there's a lot of orders out there on ARM, but the only one I care about is the 5-digit one. Now, why 5 digits? Because everything is 3 digits: 400, 300, 600, 72,000, 138. Sounds like a good number to me. But from what the chart tells me, this thing looks like it's going up to 200, 300. I mean, that thing is just like, wow, look at that trend. That thing is strong. If I put an indicator on that, that thing's going to be like super wide. Things are going to cross you're going to get all these, the Halley's Comet crossing with the moon and all these crazy things that people do. But you know what ends up happening? All that is a waste of your time, because as much as you sit there and you start implementing all this stuff, it's got to get through that 72,000. And if it doesn't get through that $10 million worth of stock, boom. That's how you get caught holding the bag. Now, who here would like to sample and would like to try NASDAQ Book Viewer? Anybody here would like to use it and try it? Well, this is what you need to do. I don't work for NASDAQ. They don't pay me. I don't get anything out of it. The only thing that helps me is that hopefully you're not going to be the 90% failure rate of the industry. So I'm not going to send you to the exchange. What I want to do is this. I made 2 5-minute videos. What happens, I send you to the website. You're going to download the wrong one. You're going to harass these people. You're not going to use it. You're going to spend hours and hours and hours trying to go back and forth with emails because there's no phone call. They don't care about you. All right. Be honest. Just email me. Email me right now at Fausto CTU Corp. Okay. And like I said, open up your inbox right now. These old people will want my book. I see. Okay. All right. Whitney, I got yours. Roy, Bill. All right. So just email me again, Fausto P, and send me just write NASDAQ book. All right. And then make sure you write your name, Fausto Puglisi. All right. Hit send. All right. Hit send. And I should be able to get it. Mine should be popping up soon. And basically what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to email everybody a video, 2 videos, 5 minutes long. One's going to show you how to download it, where to get it on their website. And the second one is how to utilize it. Okay. And you saw how I showed you how to place orders. You see orders out there. I'm going to show you all that stuff. Very quick, easy video. Okay. A child can do it. All right. Seriously, a child can do it. So if you want to know how to trade like a market maker and what they use on the floor, here's your chance to get it. Just think about how much smarter and better trading decisions you're going to make just by having that one thing. All right. All right. All right. Who else I got? Robert, I just got your email. Roy, I got your email. Lewis, I got yours. Who else? I've just seen them starting to come in right now. Louise, I got yours. Mike, I got yours. All right, good. Rick, Casman, got yours. Okay, good. The only thing that's going to disturb you by getting this is you're going to realize you've been trading blind, and you're probably going to be also upset. You're like, what the hell these people teach me? And I always tell people this, why more people ain't talking about it. Okay. That's what I usually get. And I tell them the simple fact is this. Where'd they learn how to trade? Where'd they learn? Oh, he was a gym teacher. Oh, he was a great video game guy, a good YouTuber. Listen, if you want to learn from you, if you don't learn from me, learn from somebody, but you want to learn from people that work at the exchanges. Okay. This is how Wall Street trades. That's how you're going to learn, not from analysts. If you want to learn how to trade, you learn from traders. Okay. So, and the reason why I don't talk about it, because they were never a market maker. That's it. All right. So did I lose anybody yet? Did I lose anybody? Gene, just email me. Don't put it in that inbox. Okay. Just send me an email. I see a bunch of you emailing me guys right now. Silver, I don't know who you are. You didn't give me your name. This is what I was talking about. I got yours, Amith. I got these little people. I got them registered. All right. Come on. There's only like 8 people. There's 50 people in here, 100 people in here. I would think everybody would want it. Why would you not want to know that data? Don't be in denial. Go out there, email me right now. All right. Did I lose anybody? No. Okay, good. All right. So there's one more thing I'm going to show you, but I'm going to save this for my live trading room. Okay, which I'm going to invite all of you guys to come to. Now, what you were looking at is something called level 3. So I don't want to confuse you too much. There is something called level 4. Now, level 4 is where you're going to see it more on a heat map. Okay, so let me bring up the execution system. And let me just bring up a stock. Okay, I'll bring up a brand name stock like Tesla. All right. So when we looked at Tesla, right, and we had it right here. Here's Tesla. You see the big support level right here? See that line right there? There's a 100,000 share buyer out there. And you see these green balls? That stands for buying. Red means selling. That means transactions going on the bid. Green means buying. So you could see how the stock, it got a lot of reds over here. There was a big buyer here, but he got executed. Okay, well, there's nobody till here. And then guess what? Where'd it go? It went right to here. This guy never finished, and now it's starting to go back up. But when you look at the chart, see how right here, how it, let me clear this out. Too much drawing going on right here. See it right there? How it went down, up, down, up. Why did it stop right here? Because of that big buyer out there that we see on level 4. Right here. See that buyer right there? See that right there? The big buyer, the bigger buyer right there. Now, I don't know about you, but let's add a moving average, stochastic, an RSI, Bollinger Band, MACD. I don't know. Does that help answer it? Does that help you understand why the stock is going up? Or would you rather see, oh, there's 100,000 shares out there on the bid? Okay. What made you have better and smarter trading decisions by seeing the right of the chart or the left of the chart? Rick is laughing. I get a kick out of it too, Rick. I really do. I've been on panels all the time. I see these people all the time. I see these people talk about these things. I'm like, this guy has no clue what he's talking about. I mean, he sounds great. I couldn't even compete with him in a level of a conversation where he would throw me under the bus. But when I took him and I put him here, he's totally lost. He'd be like, what? What do you mean you could see orders out there? Where? They're like, where's that? Where'd you get that from? They're like, you're the analyst. You should know. You know what I mean? Because traders won't tell them that. Let me explain something to you as being a trader. They have stockbrokers there, and they go out there, brokerage firms go out there, and they tell them to sell their product. Why they want to sell their product? Because they want to get out of their own inventory. Okay? Maybe you should read some of the books like The Wolf of Wall Street and see how that works. Okay? All that stuff. But the thing is, there's nothing illegal about it. It's just a game. There's a winner and there's a loser. And I don't like us losing. But there are way too many of us losing in trading. And the reason why is because people are getting too overwhelmed and getting too caught up by trading by themselves in their basement, not trading with a real group of people. You know who you are. Okay. But I'm just telling you point blank. Listen, my parents always told me to be straight. I'm first generation Italian. I'm a very straightforward person. I'm not going to fluff it. I'm going to tell you how it is because I see too many people lose their money in the market. And it's not a very happy situation. But there's also great opportunities out there. You just got to know how to play the game. Now, with that said, because we're running out of time here, And I want to get everybody registered to actually come in and where I could teach you things where you could see green, red lines, like a stock like this. And like, wow, look at the stock. It's going down. But what are all these red lines? 100,000, 120,000, 140. You can see these millions of shares being bought at these support levels. I'm going to teach you that. I'm going to show you how to find them. I'm going to show you the live market hours, everything. Okay. So not only are you going to be learning within an hour, imagine learning this for a whole week. Well, I'm going to throw that all in for you. Now, this is why CyberTrade University has been endorsed and sponsored by more brokerage firms and more exchanges than any school in the industry. And you see some familiar names out there: TradeStation, Thinkorswim, Tastyworks, NASDAQ, Schwab. I've done presentations for all of them. I've been endorsed by all of them. And let me tell you, these brokerage firms know that if they could teach you how to trade, you'll be their client theirs forever. Not only that, but go check out our Google reviews. You probably will never see anybody have a perfect score on Google after 30 years in the business. Why is that? Because we're great when it comes to customer service. We care what we do. And we want to, and we really, like I said, we want people to succeed in this industry. So go out there and check them out. Now, how you can learn more, this is what I'm going to offer everybody. First, subscribe to my channels. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're a fan of. If you're not a social media guy, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't really call that social media. Okay. You want to learn how to cook a prime rib for Christmas? You're going to go on YouTube. Okay. You want to learn how to trade? You're probably going to go on YouTube. Okay. You want to have a good laugh? You probably go on TikTok. All right. But definitely subscribe to my channels. Now, to invite all of you guys to come to that professional trading room I was telling you about, this is all I'm asking for. I'm looking for serious traders, okay, that I could train. Now, I know everybody who would love to come and join us for free. I'm not looking for free people because I feel that if you did it for free, you're not going to take it seriously. But I'm not asking for $90 or $900 or $9,000. I'm asking for a small application fee of $9 just to show me that you're a real person or not. That's it. $9. That's all I'm asking for. Now, this is what you're going to get for $9. Okay. You're going to get live audio commentary. Okay. From morning to afternoon. You're going to get full access to the order book and the trading room and everything. You're also going to get, you're going to see live trades from the traders in the room. You're going to get workshops, hundreds of hours of workshops and class recordings. Anything you feel you want help on, we have it sorted with a really nice library. And money back guarantee. Listen, I don't need your $9. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. I'm looking for traders I could teach so I could trade with. Because eventually I teach my traders to be so good, they go on their own. So when I'm done with you, eventually you're going to want to start maybe running your own school, or maybe you want to teach your own grandkids or run your own little group. So we're always looking to recruit traders. And the $9 also shows you one thing also. Nothing is free in this world. You might think things are free, but that's not how trading works. There's no entitlements in trading. The only thing that's free in trading is the cheese in the mousetrap. And we all know what happened to the mouse. Okay. So if you want to be successful, you might have to make a small investment. That NASDAQ book viewer, I paid $1,000 a month for it 30 years ago. Today it costs $15. If you can't afford $15, it's something to show you where 70% of all the buyers and sellers are, you shouldn't even be trading. If you think $15 is a lot, you're wasting your time trading. If you think that $9 is a lot, with money back guaranteed is a lot, you're wasting your time, okay? Because that's how brokerage firms, they're looking for people that want free stuff. Because what I showed you earlier about placing real live orders, why can't you do that with your broker? Because they want to control you, okay? So one last bonus I'm going to throw in here right now. If you register here at CyberTrade University, I will personally give you a coaching class. You could talk to me on the phone. Now, how many of you here have taken a class and spoken to the owner? Never. And they never will. Why do they do that? Because they don't care about you. All they care about is selling you classes. Okay. All they care about is, which is, it's sad, but there's some bad actors in this world. We're all not bad people, but unfortunately there are some bad actors in here. But for me, I'm going to be very honest with you. Okay. I'm going to be like your doctor. Before you think about driving yourself crazy and look at all the internet, think you got all these things that are wrong with you, you might want to consult your physician before you consider maybe doing that crazy surgery and making sure that you're making the right decision. And you might want to get a second opinion. Well, as smart as you are able to do that is as smart as why you're here today. Make a small investment. Let me invite you in our trading room. See why we're trading a stock like UVAX and Zcar. What's Zcar doing? Looking at Zcar? What's Zcar doing? I know that stock was moving up pretty big. Oh, there it is, Zcar. Let me change. This thing is giving me a headache. What's Zcar doing? Number 2 biggest percentage. Oh, yeah, Zcar. Look at that. Before we started, Zcar was at $1.70. Look where it is, almost $6. Almost 300%. It's starting to back off now. Probably there's a big seller out there. Okay. But you tell them you couldn't make $9 on Zcar before we started? If you bought 1,000 shares of that stock, let me just kind of tell you something, right? This is pretty cool. Watch this. If you bought 1,000 shares times, let's say the stock is $3, it's a $3,000 investment. Okay. $3,000 investment. If you just made, what did it go up? It went up $6. Let's just say you made 50 cents. It's going to be loud. 50 cents. 50 cents times 1,000. Oops. 50 cents times 1,000 equals, well, it's $500. I missed a decimal. Okay. $500. Does that sound bad? I don't think so. So to go out there, oops, hold on a second. I'm just seeing everyone. Just seeing some people. Okay, there we go. All right. So for $9, you're going to get all that stuff. All right. Now, a couple of questions. Does it potentially exit that you could take trades alongside you and your instructors in the trading room? Charles, let me explain something to you about that. We don't tell anybody what to buy and sell. First of all, it's illegal. You can't do that unless you're registered. That's why I've been around for this long. Number 2, is that what you really want? Or you want to be able to think out for yourself? We are going to show you where the crumbs are. It's up to you to eat those crumbs. Okay. We're going to show you what's moving. We're going to show you what we're looking at. You're going to see the other traders in the room, what they're buying and selling. But it's up to you to hit the button at the end of the day. You don't want someone to tell you what to buy and sell. Okay. Because you know what? They might tell you, oh, it's a good buy now, but I could be out doing Christmas shopping right now and be like, well, why don't you tell me to sell it when it was going down? It's not my responsibility. It's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So try to stay away from people like that. You want someone who's going to teach you how to run your own business. You're not hiring people to run your business for you. You could do that, but they're not working cheap, All right, a couple of questions coming in here too. Rick has a question. How could this be used for trading futures and micro futures? I do have a capital and I am affording. All right, so let me explain something to you. You can use this for futures. You can use for cryptocurrency. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but we can see crypto right now. Where's crypto right now? Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin ain't looking too good. Just broke 100,000. You can see right now it's really coming down at 98. So Bitcoin's taking a big hit. So you can see all the orders in Bitcoin out there. Look at it. You can see what's getting filled, everything. Anyone trade options? You can use it towards options. You can do it towards swing trading. So how do you do it? $9. All right. A couple of shout outs really quick right here. Who do we got that just registered? I just want to look at shout out right here. Gene from Mystic, Connecticut. That's got your registration. Lauren, just got your registration from Chicago. Welcome aboard. Who else we got here? Mike, Crystal. Crystal, I got your registration. All right, welcome aboard. Listen, fellow traders, it's $9. Okay. I just showed you some of the most important things: direct access, reading the right of the chart, following the orders out there. Does anyone here have a stock? Give me a stock, any stock. Let's look up a stock right now. Let's see how well you guys could figure this out. Microsoft. Okay, we'll look at Microsoft. MSFT. There we go. Microsoft. There it is. So what is Microsoft doing today? First of all, you got to risk 400,000. So please don't tell me, oh, but I trade the options. Okay, whatever. Microsoft didn't want to go past today 443. Okay. And now it's starting to go back up, and it's kind of like hovering right around here around 440. Long term, you could see the stock over here got resistance here at 55, and it stopped all the way up here at 66. Why is that? I don't know. Let's go see where the orders are. What the hell do I know? I'm just a trader. All right. Let's see where the orders are. So right there at 460, 85,000. See that right there? Look at all those big orders out there. What is the high over here? You can see it right there. Right there's 460. A little bit higher, but there's 470. So you can see the big red lines there. We're at 440. The big orders are right there already. They're still out there. By the way, you see any buyers out there? I don't see any buyers out there. Shoot, I don't see buyers up until 400. Where's 400? That's down here. Like, they ain't going to 400. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's where the buyers are. What the hell do I know? I'm just a trader. What do you mean it's not going to go there? How many people tell you, oh, it's not going to 400? Well, okay, well, it's where the buyers are. If I'm doing a swing trade, why are those buyers out there in the first place? Who put them there? That's what you're going to learn in the trading room. All right, a couple of more people just registered. A couple of quick little shout outs right here. All right, traders, we're running out of time. I have to leave, okay? So I got to get back on my trading room. So if you want to register, make sure you click it right now. Whitney, I just got your registration from Glendale, Arizona. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the $9 investment. That investment's probably going to make you 1,000 times over the money. Guaranteed. If not, I'm going to give you $9 back. Okay? All right. Who else I got here? Just reading down the list I got right here. Lisa, well, a lot of women from Ontario, Canada, got your registration. George Panopoulos got your registration right here. Elaine got your registration. Welcome aboard. A lot of women. Okay, great. What happened? The men don't want to learn how to trade? Just the women want to learn? Gillis, no more than welcome. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed the presentation. And thanks to students for sticking around. I really appreciate it. So anyway, this is what you can get for $9. Okay, let me go back and reiterate what you got right here. So you're going to get the live trading room. We start at 9:45 in the morning. We end at 4:30. You're going to get live audio commentary that we do all day. You're going to get workshops, Traders Talk Library, and for the first 20 people, you're going to get a coaching class with me on the phone. After being in the trading room, you can probably have some questions, and we'll be able to answer those questions. Me personally, not somebody that you don't know. And if you're not happy with it, I'll give you money back. Like I said, for the $9, I really don't need it. Okay. But I'm only looking for serious traders out there. All right. Any other questions? Oh, another question person just came across. Do I need a brokerage account? No, you don't need a brokerage account. That's the least thing. If you got it open, it's great. But the thing is this, you don't need a brokerage account. Okay. You don't go buy a car unless someone taught you how to drive it first. And how do you know that's the right car to buy in the first place for what you're looking to do? Right. You don't even know, oh, I heard they work, they're nice. Okay. Well, do you know what you even how to drive the damn thing? Try to give you keys to some kid that just learned how to drive. I just did it twice. I got another son that's 16 next week, in 2 months. I got to teach him how to drive. Scariest experience ever. Okay. But I wouldn't let him go out there, figure on his own if I want to go to jail. All right. Who else we got here? Steven from Massachusetts got your registration. Yeah, I'm just showing you right here. These are all the people registering right here. Yo Chang from Illinois, just got your registration. Welcome aboard. All right, listen. Another question came over here. When could I start? Listen, it's fresh in your mind. Just jump in the room today or tomorrow. Don't waste any time. Okay. I know Christmas is next week, but let me tell you, it has been absolutely great trading. I haven't seen this type of trading in years. I don't know what's going on. You saw the crash we had yesterday, about 1,100 points, 1,200. Now we bounced back. It's been an absolute fabulous market. This is really the best time to learn how to trade, because when we get to the first week in January, then you're going to start seeing, we start getting to when Trump gets inaugurated, you're going to see a lot of these things being implemented. I don't even think he's even telling you half the stuff that he's going to do, because he doesn't want to spook people that he know what he's doing. I always find like Trump's the type of guy like, hey, look over here, but I'm really over there. You know what I mean? So he did it when his first, that's why I'm only bringing it up. So I can imagine that he's got so much under his sleeve, especially having Elon Musk there and stuff, which as traders is going to be great opportunities for you. Like him, hate him, doesn't matter. I mean, no, if you're in a trading business, then like, oh, I hate that the new president, I'm going to short everything. Okay. You're going to take things personal. Let me know how that works out for you. All right. So go out there, ladies and gentlemen. I got to run to my trading room. Amith, I just got your registration from Virginia. I see where you just came in. Listen, when you register, very important. There are 5 questions we're going to ask you. Please tell us a little bit about you, who you're trading with, so we can make sure we know who you advise you, what they're good at, what they're bad at, who really trained you, and do you have level 3 and stuff like that. And then the next one's going to book your appointment. Everyone here is going to talk to an education advisor. We don't want you to go into this whole thing blind. You know what I mean? You want to basically know what you're looking at, right? So we take it very, very seriously. Okay. So if you're really serious to learn how to trade, we're probably the only company out there that will do that for you. And the way how we weed it out is just by charging this very small fee. Okay. And then we'll have that conversation if you want to move forward, because some people are like, well, where do I go from here? Don't worry about where you go from here. Let's go from here first. Let's get to point A before we get to point B and C. All right. Traders, thank you so much for listening. Students, thanks for coming. Look forward to seeing everybody. Last chance to register. If you're watching this as a recording, once again, no problem. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you are ready, just register sooner than later. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Happy trading. I look forward to seeing all in the trading room, and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.